friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shayna Violet, and we're back with another faux and fabulous Friday. And this time we're installing this 13x6 Braelyn wig from Sensationnel. I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step how I pluck the hairline into a Lagos hairline, aka to me, a widow's peak. I've had so many requests on how I pluck my wig, so what better time to show y'all. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell so you're alerted when I post new videos. Now let's get right into it. This is from Sensationnel's Cloud 9 collection, and I got the color Balayage MOCHA, which is a mix of chocolate and like a very light ash blonde. Very, very pretty. This is the wig straight out of the box. She's not giving much, but we're about to get her together, okay? Trust and believe. Y'all saw them first clips, right? Okay. The curls at the top and the ones at the back are different, but it all comes together. Don't worry. This is a 13x6 HD lace frontal wig, and the lace is pretty good. I usually never have issues when it comes to Sensationnel's lace. There's clips on the inside, and the cap construction is well ventilated, which is my absolute fave. Here is what the hairline looks like. It says Glueless on the box, and yes, you can do that for sure. The lace is thin, the front is just not too heavy in general, so you really don't have to pluck it. Like, do you see that part?
Sensational.
But that's not what we're here for. So first things first, you're going to want to find some inspo of what you want your hairline to look like. I was scrolling through TikTok, so these are what I found. On my mannequin head, I have my ear to ear and front measurements marked out. They've been there since I've had this mannequin head, and that's been like years. So if you want a tutorial on how to do that, you're on the best search engine for that, okay? YouTube. Look it up. Most of the time when I plug my wigs, I line it up as best as I can with these lines. Now my head space is a little bit smaller, so I have to start at the middle always to make sure that the position is even on both sides. And then I just pin the back and the sides down, making sure it's completely flat all around. Then we're going to start by shaping where we want the widow's peak to be, obviously in the middle, and we're going to clip that away. And then we're going to start going for that M shape by parting out a semicircle right next to where you just parted out those widow's peak. For the Lagos, you can go a little deep with these semicircles, okay? And we're gonna try to make that as even as possible on both sides, and then we're gonna start plucking. Now, you can pluck or pull the hair strands out. Pulling it though does create rips and holes in the lace, which you want to be careful of. If I do that, I make sure to do small sections. If you try to do the whole section, you're literally gonna rip your wig in two, and we don't want that. I also do not pluck everything all at once. I pluck a little bit, then I check to see how it looks, and I pluck a little bit more, check to see how it looks again, and I just keep doing that back and forth until I feel like it's where I want it to be. The one thing you want to avoid is over plucking, because you literally can't put hair back into the lace unless you know how to do that, but I don't, so I'm not going to advocate for that. Also want to make sure that you're taking your time. This is sped up for, video purposes, but I'm actually going pretty slow. For the sides, I'm just thinning it out all over, both right on the hairline and behind it. And really, like I said, you want to just keep checking as you pluck just to make sure it's getting exactly to where you want it to be and that you're not taking out too much or too little. Honestly, to me, the Lagos hairline just seems like a super exaggerated widow's peak. The shape is literally an M. So we're just gonna have that in the back of our mind while we're plucking, and also make sure to have the example on the screen while you're plucking for reference. This is what it's starting to look like compared to the other side. And after looking at the inspo, I noticed that the sides also kind of have that M shape. So I did another mini semicircle because I had already started plucking. And I'm just plucking that and then doing touch-ups. And eventually it should end up looking like this. This is how much I plucked. Honestly, I was a little sad because I feel like all of the ash blonde in the front was gone, but the color still ended up coming out cute. Like, it still looked cute in the end. And here's just a view from the top sides, pretty good compared to where we started. Okay, now it's time for the install. Sidebar, I have a video on how I installed this wig that I have on my head now that I got from Unice. It's such a cute wig, and this is a natural curls, and I'm honestly obsessed with it. Make sure to check that video out. I'll leave the link up in the top right corner. Finish this video first, and then you can go look at that one. Y'all, I have to say, I don't know what I have to say because I'm so distracted upstairs. It's loud all the time. You can't vacuum every day. He just beat the rug outside the window yesterday, so I'm confused, but whatever. I'm just a girl. I got the best braid down from this African lady up the street. You know, I haven't had the best experience going to other people, which is why I really taught myself how to do my own hair. But she braided me the down, okay? Do y'all see this? I gave her a picture and I was like, I need this to be connected, and I also need the back up because I have a 360 wig that I'm going to be doing for the first time. Y'all see the craftsmanship? She sewed me down. It's super, it's flatter than when I get regular, like a regular braid down. Alexa, heads or tails? Heads, no ball cap.
Okay.
Heads, no ball cap. Tails, ball cap.
Tails.
I'm convinced Alexa knew this needed a ball cap because it barely picks tails. Like, it very rarely does that. So I'm very surprised. My method is the same as usual, except this time I'm trying out the Ruby Kisses cream foundation. Not 100% sold on it yet, but this is only like my third time using it, so we're still getting the hang. But yeah, I feel like ever since I started, not even ever since I started, I just feel like it's not doing what my other foundation does. This is why I don't like switching it up, but you know, we gotta try new things sometimes. Of course, to cut the lace, I'm using my pinking shears, and this part you really want to take note because I'm not cutting straight across. I'm cutting in the same shape that I plucked. I always cut extremely close, if not into the hairline, because I find that whenever I have excess lace, that never does anything for me and it's not going to do anything for you. So just cut it off every time. To glue the wig down, I'm using the Red by Kiss adhesive, and I did 2 layers. And over top, I just did a little bit more holding spray. You can use whatever you have, spritz, got to be, etc. I use my TIGI bedhead spray, which is like a Shayna staple at this point. And then I'm gonna just tie it down with an elastic band. For some reason, when I was gluing down the wig, I literally took it off like a few times to try to get the part straight, and it just was not getting straight. So I had to go back in and repart it, and then I just hot combed it down. After about 20 minutes or so, I took the band off and cleaned it up with some rubbing alcohol. And then I went in with some mousse to try to get that white cast to go away. Once I finished my makeup, I took the band off, and the cast was still kind of there. I don't know what's been going on lately. My makeup has been makeuping, but my lace has not been lacing. So I put a little bit more holding spray on it just to see if that would help, and it really didn't end up helping. Y'all, I have been watching Selling Sunset and I'm obsessed. Like, I never was a reality TV girl. I'm a reality TV girl now. But I put a little bit of this tinted lace mousse on here because it just wasn't giving, and I'm not doing the whole rigmarole that I did the last time I installed a wig and that white cast was coming. I just don't have the energy, especially being that I'm kind of sick. Y'all know the lace usually lace. So this was my last resort, and it looks like it worked. She looks good. She looks good. This little white, that's literally my skin. So that's just me not knowing how to do makeup, but we're gonna leave that alone. Just going to bump the front a little bit. Woo! Okay. Oh. When I cut my wigs, I always start low and then work my way higher. You know, you don't want to cut too high up and then you don't know what to do with it afterwards. I feel like that's just a rule of thumb that I've learned and I've seen a lot of people do. The highest that I go is to my nose, and then the other checkpoint is my chin. Under that, it's kind of like fair game. We just need it to like even itself out. Very cute, very cute. Now we just got to get this other side to match. It's gonna be tough. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I also want to watch my show, so I'll be right back. Yeah, she eats. And don't forget to define that middle part. I use some concealer that's close to my skin tone. Okay, y'all, love this hair. This is what the ends look like. Y'all know I am good for cutting some ends off, but I'm not gonna do that this time because I actually kind of like the ends doing what it's doing. This is all the hair to the front. I wish I don't know, sometimes they either overdo it or underdo it. I feel like this needed an extra just bunch for the back. I'm gonna turn around. I don't want it to lose focus though. I need you to stay bright. And then if I put all of it to the back, this is what it looks like. I like the color. I don't know, every time I do a color on me, I'm like, that's real cute. That's real cute. So initially we were here for the Legos hairline, and I feel that I did a good job. It's not, I mean, my hairline is kind of like back here a little bit. Where does he start? My hairline is like back here, which is crazy work. I don't even know how it got back there, but whatever. I know people do like the Legos hairline and they make it low. It's like for people with low hairlines. I don't have a low hairline, and if I put it any lower, it looked like a helmet. And we don't want that. So I know some people, they're like, oh, it's like right next to their eyebrow. It's kind of close to my eyebrow. Like it's a finger width apart from the eyebrow. So that's, I feel like, kind of on brand with the trend. This side is maybe like a finger and a half. Oops, wrong way. You see, I'm directionally challenged on this side, so we're not even gonna do that because well, actually, no, I can do it from here. Okay, this side is like 2 fingers. Definitely. There's people yelling in the hallway, whatever. But yeah, not everybody's hairline is the same on each side, so whenever they're like, oh, we gotta get it perfectly symmetrical, nobody's hairline is like that, so it already looks fake. I feel like it just makes it look more realistic, you know, but that's just me. But yeah, I think it came out really well. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that the Legos hairline came out well, or if you think I should do it again. I feel like I should do it again, but also I'm rambling. Oh my God, I'm so excited because I love this wig. It's definitely giving, it doesn't look, to me, it doesn't look synthetic. It looks very much like a human wig, and I love that. I love that the part is so far back, but you can part it in other sections if you wanted to. I would advise against it right now, but I love this wig. The only drawback that I feel is worth mentioning is like, I just feel like with colored synthetic wigs, like these stray hairs just get to be a lot. Like there's one up my nose, there's one in my throat, there's one in my eyeball. There's always just one. No matter how much you just put them to the back, they're just like, no, I want to be to the front. The straight hairs come to the front, please. And it's just like, girl, please leave me alone. Ugh. If your wig smells, your synthetic wig smells, and you don't want to spray like hairspray on it, dry shampoo, good idea. Just saying. I'm going to leave all the details in the description box below for you guys, so make sure to check that out. Make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I post new videos, especially for Faux and Fabulous Fridays. We missed last Friday because I was under the weather. I'm still a little under the weather if you can't hear or you can't tell. But I was like, I need to get this next video out ASAP. No yaki. But last Friday I did post a human video, human hair video. I got a wig from Wiggin. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to click up here, because that was actually a really good wig, an affordable wig. 7x5, curly closure, very cute wig, very, very cute, very easy, very beginner friendly. Check it out right there. Okay. Thank you. And then I have a few more synthetic wigs. If a synthetic wig company wants to sponsor me in 2025, I'd be here for it. Just saying. Thumbs up this video if you like what you see. If you like the Legos hairline, leave some comments down below. Do we love this color? Do we love this cut? Do we just love this wig? I think we just love this wig. I don't know. It could just be me. Before we hit the end of this video though, make sure to share this. Let me look directly into the thing, into the lens. And make sure to share this video with your friends, your family, whoever you have to share it with. Share it with Sensationnel. Shit. Tell them that we want to see more of her. and more of these wigs on her, okay? Share it with whoever you gotta share it with if you like what you see. And like, come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.